How are you?
So, mm. So we can begin.
Whatever you want. Of course. Sorry about last time because Barbara sent me a total different hour.
Yes. Just the sound. Yes, I think it's better.
Okay. Now you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So 8 years till the last one.
Yep. Too much.
What happened during this time?
Lots of things happened actually. We had the album ready. It was supposed to be released in 2020, actually, this album. But when COVID started, we were almost there with the recordings, and then things just went shitty. It went, everything was going bad from now on, from that point and onwards. We had a lot of step backs. We had various problems, individual, not as a band, but in personal lives and stuff like that. So one thing brought the other, and we lost our appetite, to be honest. We totally lost our appetite. We didn't care about music or stuff like that. But thankfully, in 2021 or something, we decided, guys, wake up. We must do this. And here we are. I think it's for the best, because if it was released in 2020, it wouldn't have been released through RPM. So maybe this delay was a good thing to find a great company.
And you have a guest, Hansi?
Yeah, I have Hansi, of course.
On the Sea of Light?
Yeah. I am a big Blind Guardian fan since I was
Me
14
too.
years old. Yeah. So can
Of course.
understand it. It's something like a childhood dream coming true, actually. And it was very nice and easy, to be honest. I didn't expect it that easy, because Hansi really liked the song. And imagine I sent him an email, Hansi, please, can you do me a favor and sing the chorus of the song for me? And he was, okay, perfect. And 1 week later or something, he sent me all the files of all the song, the whole song, everything, sung by him. So imagine we can release the song without our singer, without George, only with Hansi Kürsch singing in it. He's a gentleman. I have no words. Honestly, I have no words for Hansi Kürsch. He's one of the best people in the metal business by far. Have you met him?
Yes. And this song is engaged. It's about, how can I say?
It's about immigration, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, but not immigration in
Social
general.
problems.
Yeah, we live in Greece, so Greece is the passage for the immigrant that we go through Europe. So the problem here is very big, because we have islands packed with people, and I mean packed.
Yes, yes, the past, yes.
Yeah, and we don't talk about illegal immigration and stuff like that. We only talk about the aspect from the eyes of a child, because the children have nothing to do with politics, with religion, with war, with economics, with nothing. So it's actually what I tried, at least, to do, is the story through the eyes of a child, leaving its home, inside its innocence, going to the unknown, the fears and stuff like that. Because some people confused it. It was that we are up for illegal immigration. No, of course not. No one is up for illegal immigration. But the children have nothing to do with it. And they are the future. We are not the future.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And for the other songs, what's your inspiration?
Day life, to be honest.
Yes.
Day life problems. For example, we have a song about depression, which is a plague of our times, actually.
Yes.
We have a song about fatherhood or parenthood in general, but the main reason was parenthood. We have about society, We also have some mythology, not much, only 2 songs about mythology. But in general, it's reality. I don't think reality is very happy, and it's very nice for all of us. So it gives you, I think, a lot of food when it comes to lyrics. There are a lot of problems around you that you can talk about.
Okay. What is different from the previous one, the previous album?
Okay. I think it's a bit similar as the style of music we play. But the main difference is that we didn't hold back. I mean, we didn't say, we must not do this, we must not do that. We were taught completely free. And it was a second album we made, the 6 of us, the same lineup. So we knew even better how to work together, actually. And it's an even more combination of our individual references and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because we are 6 people, but we have totally different taste in rock and metal music. I don't know how we survive with each other. Somehow it works.
You released 2 different cover in blue, blue and red.
Yes,
that's right. CD and vinyl.
Exactly.
Why did you choose to make different cover?
Actually, that was idea of Marcus Vosgien from RPM. He was the one who had the idea to release 2 different covers. And I was like, why not? If Marcus says to do so, yes, we do it. You have to trust people that know their job in the way Marcus knows his job in general. And since Marcus was the guy that was very enthusiastic to have us on RPM, I went along with whatever Marcus wanted. And to be honest, I like it because for me, it's like having 2 different albums of my own band. It's, Blue and the Red. Which one do you prefer?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good.
Yes.
Which one do you like best?
Red.
Yeah, me too. Yes. Great. So it's a vinyl. That's why we decided to be on the vinyl, because it's bigger. So it probably look way better in the vinyl than the CD.
At the beginning of October, you made a listening session for the Greek media.
Yeah.
What did they thought about?
Hey, here is weird. They like us here.
Yes.
Yeah. They like us a lot. To be honest, listening sessions, I think nowadays it's more of an opportunity to meet with people have some beers, listen to the album, of course, but also have a nice time. Because more or less, like I think it's the same in France. Most of the bands know the press of the country and vice versa. Because we are all very...
in France, we made that kind of listening session, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guys were very enthusiastic. And, okay, we hear the same songs for the past 8 years. So for us, by now, we don't know how good or bad the album is. It's something we were listening over and over again. So seeing people listening it for the first time and seeing the reactions live, because that's a nice thing with the listening sessions. It's great. And the reactions were great also. And that's what they wrote in the reviews afterwards of the album. So I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but everything is great by now. I don't know.
And what's your project for the next month?
The project. We are going to focus now on live shows, of course.
Yes.
Not before May, actually, because I have an injury on my foot, so I have to recover from that injury also. And so from May and onwards, we are trying to book shows beginning with Central Europe, which is the main market for this type of music. Yeah. And then we will try to travel as much as we can, actually, and promote this album. And we already started working on new material in order not to have 80 years until the release of the next one.
First, this album.
Yeah, first this album, but parallel, living on the next one too.
Yes. What is the most challenging songs for you?
For me,
compose and to perform.
To compose. To compose, I don't think we have any challenging songs because we don't try to do something in our songs. It comes naturally. Even the slow ones, even the heavy ones or the faster ones, we don't do it on purpose. It's the way we play, actually. Playing, there are more challenging songs, of course. And in this album, okay, for drums, I don't know. Maybe Sea of Lies, due to the middle part with the double bass drumming. And in general, I think if we manage to play the whole album, it's about stamina, not about difficulty, that it's something extreme or difficult to play. It's the bigger picture, it's stamina, actually. Because I told you I have an injury, so I have to get back in course.
Yes.
Boring period.
And how will you incorporate the songs in your next set?
We will have for sure 4 or 5 songs from this album.
Yes,
but the
5.
problem with us it's that we have big songs, so we have to have a balance also with our previous album for sure, and 2 or 3 songs from our back catalog, but mostly it's this album and the previous one. We will manage. I think we already have it. It will be okay. It will be okay.
And about the Greeks heavy metal scene, how is it actually?
The Greek heavy metal scene is cool, very cool. Yes. Actually. We have great bands, and what I love in the Greek metal scene is that we have lots of good bands in a wide variety of genres. For example, you see some countries that have one genre they're very good at, and then, okay, mediocre in others, but we have very good bands. The problem in Greece is our place in the map, actually, because we are at the lowest place of Europe in the map, and it's not easy for Greek bands to travel and have a tour. Yes. Like for a French band or for a German band, for example. I think if in France you do a 2-hour trip and you are in Belgium. If I have a 2-hour trip from Greece, from France, I'm still in Greece. I haven't left my country. I have to travel 2 hours to leave my country. But the scene is very good.
So far. It's not so far, but a little.
Italy, it's not that close, to be honest.
Yes, Italy. Gods of metal.
Yeah, we have to go with car and then have a boat to go to Italy. So it's okay. You go to Italy and then.
I went twice in Greece.
You went to?
Oh. I went twice in Greece, in Athens.
Really?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Really?
Yes. So
where are you from in Paris?
What?
Are you in Paris, in France? Where are you from?
In Paris.
In Paris?
In the suburb of Paris.
Okay, I've never been to Paris. I've never been to France, actually, to be honest.
No, I hope for the tour, maybe.
I hope. Although, to be honest, I love going not in the capitals or let's say the commercial parts of every country. I prefer the suburbs. I prefer the countryside. But if you book us a live show in Paris, I would not say no. No, I won't say no. Of course, I won't say no. I'll be a tourist also.
both tourist and musician.
Yeah, but for us, that's the best thing about playing live in outside of Greece, actually, because we don't live from music. We just love music. And for us, going to play, it's like an excursion. It's like a trip. It's just the six of us, seven, depending on the people, in the van, going to have some fun, meet people, have some beer, play our music.
Perfect.
If all life was like this every day.
It can be a little tiring every day.
I think if I was a professional musician living from music, I will be very bored. Because then you lose the sparkle, you lose this appetite, this need for excitement. It's great, of course, but still, it's a bit playing over and over and over the same songs each night. At some point, I think you lose it a bit.
Sometimes when I listen to your songs, it reminds me a little Eisters. Is it
really?
what? Yes.
Okay.
Is it one of your inspiration, like a Blind Guardian or no?
I listen to
A
Ice There. Yeah,
yes.
I have, and our singer George listens to Ice There. The rest of the guys are not Ice There fans, for example.
Okay.
Yeah, me and George are 43 years old. Okay, the rest of the guys are 48, 49. So this 6-year gap, it's quite big when it comes to music preferences, because they are more of an 80s guys, we are more of a 90s with singer. So that's why I told you before, we have totally different tastes. Totally. I listen from Gojira, for example, to whatever you want. The guys listen to Bad Company, Whitesnake, Rain, stuff like that. Two worlds collide. That's why we have that mix. But as there's, I know why you say it. Yeah, it's because of the sharpness and the heaviness of the riffing.
The first one, essentially for me.
Yeah, I agree. As there's, we are huge
and
here.
They made a live.
And if I have seen that live as there.
A free CD live from Athens.
Yeah, it's.
I have it.
In the 90s, Ice Earth in Athens were like Iron Maiden. It was it was totally crazy, and I understand why they chose Athens to make because they weren't very popular in Europe at that time. Actually, they haven't already been very high when they made Alive in Athens. I think Alive in Athens, it's an album that if you ask any metalhead in Greece from 38 up to 43 years old, he will tell you, I was there. It's we all went to that live show. I like us there, honestly. And not
I love a lot of different style in metal. Mostly power, heavy, but also black, Septic Flesh, Rotting Christ. Of course.
It's
classic.
It's the Greek scene. It's Septic Flesh and Rotting Christ. It's the best.
And a good designer, the singer. The singer of Septic Flesh, a good designer.
Seth. Yeah.
Yes.
He's great. Especially in the past, because I think now he doesn't do much works as a designer, but he's great. And I am like you. I like lots of types of heavy metal, everything. I just like what sounds good to my ears. I don't care if it's black, if it's metalcore. If I like it in my ears, it's great. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah. Okay. And you have a great scene also. France has a very good scene.
In France, we have also a great scene. Gojira.
Gojira.
Of course.
I love Gojira since 2008. You have Gaera?
Yes.
that they are growing very much, and very nice black metal band. You have, I think, Alcest are from France, aren't they?
Excuse me?
Alcest, they are also
yes,
from...
Alcest.
Yeah. You don't like
Too
them that
slow
much.
for me. Too slow.
But they're nice. But they're nice.
Yes.
Yes, they have quality.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I prefer with more power and more energy.
Okay. So Gojira is your favorite French band?
No, not really. I'm
which
not
one?
fan.
Really? You're not fan of Gojira?
Yes, I'm not fan.
I found someone from France that is not a fan of Gojira. So what's your favorite band from France?
An old band called Sortilège.
It's a historical band.
You know them?
Yeah. I like Sortilège. They are a very historical band. And they are your favorite?
Yes,
weird
one
choice.
of my favorite.
Okay, weird choice.
Misanthrope, I don't know if you... It's special, but Loud Blast.
Okay. Interested, very interested.
Set, it's a black metal band.
I think there were, in the previous decade, they have some stuff, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
They had some albums in the previous decade, right?
They toured with Rotten Christ.
Oh, okay.
This year. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's yes, with them.
So you love dark side of metal a lot.
Yes.
I think it's the best.
Not only, but
okay, but I think France has mostly darker bands that are known. Actually, you don't have power metal, for example, that much.
ADX.
You don't have that much.
We have them.
Great.
So, do you want to? Oh.
No, never mind.
Yes, Gaia.
We love cats.
It's a girl, Gaia.
It's a girl. Yeah. It's her name.
Gaia.
Do you know? Gaia in Greek, it's the grandmother.
Yes. I love mythology and all this kind of fantasy, and that's why I love Blind Guardian.
Yeah, of course.
Glory Hammer, Beast in Black.
Beast in Black. Okay. I like Battle Beast a bit more, to be honest. Yeah, I love your voice. I love your voice. She's beautiful.
And do you want to add something about the album?
I don't know if you want to know anything. It's up to you, whatever you want, actually. You are the boss here.
I think we say a lot. We told a lot about it.
Okay.
For me, it's good. I love the album too.
Thank you
I
very
want
much.
to say that.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, it's a good album.
Thank you. Do you have
a
favorite
produced song? And the cover is nice.
Yeah, I like it too. Since you like mythology, the cover is nice. Yes, it's about Prometheus, so it's
yes.
Do you have a favorite song?
I think it's a Sea of Light.
Sea of Light. Yes. I love you more now. Perfect. It's Hansi. It's Hansi. It's perfect. Okay.
Yes. So thank you very much for your answers. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Me too.
And I hope to see you in France one day.
I hope so too. Be safe and be always smiling.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.